Cool people doing cool shit. Sounds pretty cool, doesn't it?
Were you, once you knew that about yourself, were you always pretty open about it, or did you
No.
have to stay closeted?
I chose to stay closeted. I worked in an industry that was very traditional. I didn't totally hide who I was, but I also didn't put it out there. And a lot of it was because I'm an introvert by nature. I force myself to be outgoing and social, but sometimes it's really draining to this day. And so I was just kind of quietly living my life and trying to figure things out. And it wasn't that I was necessarily ashamed. It was just that I learned to compartmentalize really early on in life. And it's, again, a thing that may have hurt me and really helped me in a lot of ways. But I still have that ability to put things into little boxes and file them away. And so that's what I did. I had lots of little lives. And sometimes they overlapped, sometimes they didn't. But in my 20s, I came out to family and friends, but I wasn't like coming out to strangers or anything like that. That happened more with the Acorn, and when I was in a relationship with Kim, he was much more out and he was very verbal about it. So yeah, I said he had gay Tourette's. So always outing himself and always outing me. All right. So that's really the theaters when I really was publicly out, and then with OUTspoken, it's a whole show with gay themes. So
I don't think since cameras started rolling you've talked about OUTspoken, or you didn't name it at that, if that's what you were talking about earlier.
OUTspoken's the LGBTQ plus theme storytelling show.
Oh, okay.
I started it with Art Johnston, and we had a woman named Kim Hunt, who she and Art were the co-hosts, and I was the curator, and I had the vision for how the show was gonna look and be. And I decided very early on, from the very first show, that we want to record all the episodes in case we ever, just to have an archive of it. Some of them are now on a podcast. And I said, I want the show to be really inclusive. I want everything under the LGBTQ plus umbrella to be represented in the show to the best of my ability. So I actively sought out people of various ethnicities, of proclivities, ages, gender identities, sexual identities, physical attributes. Tried to have, the only thing that I really tried to find and failed was I really wanted to find a gay Holocaust survivor. And I reached out to the Holocaust Museum back then and tried to network because I knew a number of survivors. And basically I was told that if you were gay and you were liberated from the camps, you went to jail, and the gay people really didn't survive. So they may have survived the camps, but they didn't survive the war, let's say. And so finding an out gay survivor is very, very, very challenging, especially looking
I didn't even
in
think
Chicago.
about that they got liberated from the camps and then just got carted off to a different camp run by somebody else.
Yeah.